Well, well, well. I swore I set my thing to... Okay. I'm sorry. It says the fade transition should be a fade, but that was not a fade. At least for me. At least for me. It seemed a little quick. A little quicker than usual. I'm so sorry. I need to take a drink of water. Anyways. We are here. We're ready. We're good to go. Excited to do some Minecraft fishing, gang. Obviously, the most. God, I think I'm out of my mind. I have no reason to have any of the energy I do right now. Uh, it got just really hot in my room, so the fan's on. So, of course, I'll throw out, forgive me if somehow that picks up on the mic. That's why my sound gates are so aggressive, because my room is the hottest in the world, apparently, and I need the fan on at nearly all times. And it would be a constant noise in the background, and I would turn up the sound gate, and you can't hear me because I'm quiet, so I make myself louder, and then you can hear the weird buzzing or high-pitched noise, and it's just a whole ordeal. Fingers crossed, the quality's not too bad today, but we'll see, we'll see. Anyways, the fan's on, and you know, to boost that up, we fully open the window, and oh, maybe I can smell nature, maybe I can breathe true air in the first time in like a month. I don't know. But it's doing great things for my brain at this moment. I wanna know what else does great things for my brain? Minecraft fishing. Or, if the game was selected. Come on. And I don't even have the display on here. There we go. Oh, everything's come together. Oh, Minecraft, you're not centered. We're gonna do that there. I know it's not an even space at the bottom and top, but I like it cutting off at right where the thing is. Unless we want it to be in between, but that's like... Oh no, this is the best way I can put it. Because then it aligns up with the goblin count at the top. Ah, we got good music. In my room I got good weather, we got good vibes. Truly gone fishing, says the Minecraft title screen. Ah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good for us, gang. Vibes immaculate. It's gonna lag just a little bit as I load in, but we can handle that. We're big kids here. We can handle a little bit of Minecraft lag. Okay, I'm gonna chill. Can't hum along yet. Oh, I saw the sun. That makes me wish I was doing like a VR stream or something at this point, man. I am ready. Everyone. Ooh, I'm loading in the world a little. That is a dapper pig right there, I tell you what. Okay, everyone out of my way. Game load. People go fishing time. Da 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 now, meow 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 meow. And my first thought being, you think we can get to that shit? Probably can. Or not. They probably made it where you can't get on it somehow. We're gonna start in the Dark Grove. I feel like I'm always like, let's do the 3 islands, work our way up, and then I don't. This ain't feeling like my people. Maybe it is, maybe I'm wrong. Distance 11, where are you? My people. I just realized I already out of habit, because it's like, it's instance 11, but no, nah, it's fishdance, alright? These are my people. We're chilling. It could literally be different people every time. If I swore, at least when I was originally on here a lot more, and I took like a week or two. Why am I lagging so much? What's my deal today? It's not like I have 50 things open or anything. And I say that with sarcasm. I do have like 50 things open, but like... Is fishing a bad idea? No. No, we said we need to go to the grove. What? Are they all groves? I'm not sure. I wanted to do this one, so we can go ahead and see. Man. I have the type of energy that makes me want to commit to things. Makes me want to be successful. Makes me want to do stuff. But all I have is fishing right now, really. I'm not sure what other games I could do. I think I have, like, just single-player games. I mean, just, like, multiplayer games. And I fear if I played, let's say, Dead by Daylight, for instance, I would not be vibing this hard. Aw, girl in red, that's not the vibe today. It's okay, we love the song, but we're living on serotonin right now. You know, I will say, I love this song. We're vibing too hard for that right now. Okay, that'll do, I guess. It just gets an increasingly slower song. You know, at least it's not talk. I don't know. We're here. We got treasure magnet, greedy hook. I just kind of don't care most of the time. I have like the 3 things I put on, and I don't change them, and I don't care to read up again on what stuff does. Well, I say that like it's difficult, but... God. Immaculate 5-star. I'm not even sure I can keep fishing for that long. I wanna do stuff. I wanna get stuff done. But my issue is that last time I was trying to get on, I think just at the later hours, maybe there's not as many people. So when I was trying to do challenges, it wasn't necessarily going well because there weren't as many people there, and I did not have patience, actually. If I had the same energy that day as I do now, maybe it would have worked out a bit better. But at the same time, you know, I'm not good at parkour. I'm probably not good at holding the wall, I don't know. So I'm a game enjoyer, not necessarily a game succeeder, I would say. You know, little bits of my ceiling. Maybe I should take notes around here. I love the big mushrooms. Like, this is the type of energy where I'm like, I want to start a new survival world. You know what? Goblin Kingdom 2.0, you know? I've made many a kingdoms to call them a goblin-like kingdom, but the good old... I don't know. I don't want an excuse one of these days. Which, I know I yapped to someone about. I don't remember if I yapped about it on a stream. So if not, I'm sorry. Also, I'm gonna turn... Whoa. I said I was gonna turn up game sounds, and then it, like, went red. Okay, that's a bit much. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna put it back down. I'm scared. It looked like it was making a lot of noise. I didn't mean to just blast anyone's eardrums with all that. Oh yes, but I haven't done it in a second. It's just, if I have free time, if I remember and I have nothing better to do, I like to go through my old YouTube videos. Well, like, it's not necessarily YouTube videos. Well, it's a video on YouTube, of course. But my channel, except for like a select few recent things, they're all just VODs. So it's just, you know, old streams from up to like 3 years ago. And I'm starting from the oldest ones coming to modern, where I had a different username back then and lots of stuff. And so it just has a different Twitch name linked under it. And so I was originally like, okay, I want to go through and fix the descriptions a bit. I also have them more organized so I can throw in tags for once, because I've realized recently that might be helpful. Give the gaming tag, Minecraft, Twitch, PNG YouTuber, Goblin, whatever I gotta do to be like, hey gang, is this something you're interested in? YouTube might tell you this is something you're interested in, and then hope that works a little bit. Say, I don't mind as much about YouTube as I do on the Twitch side of things, but if people do find me on YouTube and stuff, I'm not gonna complain. 'Cause through one may find their way to the other. I feel like... Ooh, that one's glimmering. But there's also a glimmering one over here. I'm gonna look in the cave. Actually, I'm gonna do this first. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Upgrade that fish. Oh, but we got a elusive fish outside the cave. I'm sorry, I sound like too excited when it's fishing. It's just a good day, right? Immaculate vibes, okay? Immaculate. I want to yap at people, but there's like no people to yap at. If anyone's talking in here, I have no idea because I have chat off. Because I feel bad for streaming it and people yapping and not knowing that what they're yapping is being streamed. So I could do other fishing, like web fishing, I do that one. But I'm not 100% sure if I have it up to date. And that's, once again, if people know you're streaming or not. Because I could do art in that. That's always fun to do. I do the second, like, I was doing great at fishing, getting these giant things, and then I found out you could buy chalk, and it was down from there. I don't know the last time I picked up the fishing rod in that game. It's like going to Public Worlds and be like, hey gang, look at this. Little gifts for the people. Oh yes, I'm so sorry, I got sidetracked. I was talking about going through old YouTube VODs, and I'm forgetting to breathe. I'm talking too fast here. I don't know what my deal is today. I'm so sorry. Watching me that movie, you're like, oh my god, guys, this is the best time ever. I can breathe. Everything's so cool. Everything feels comfortable. I'm energetic as all heck. Give me like an hour, and someone would be like, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I don't know. Let's see how hard the crash is after this one. Because I swear, there are days like that, or even like nights, where I'm up, I'm supposed to be going to sleep. I'm like, no, you know what? I'm God. I'm chilling, I'm living, I think I am epic, I am cool. And then like an hour later, I'm like, everyone hates me. Oh, dude. It's fine though, it's fine. I'm chilling. Anyway, back to topic at hand. I'm so sorry. I'm getting distracted and there's literally nothing happening. Oh yes, going through some old YouTube videos. And of course, I was originally going through descriptions to fix them, and a lot of the videos are privated. And so I'm going from the oldest videos, because they got privated just because there's like one or two videos where either I'm around a lot of people and either it could be audio is horrific for some reason, or I know one server got closed because someone put questionable stuff in the chat, and then all of us who were on that server went, we don't want you around anymore. And I fear on if that stuff's still in the chat, because I don't want to bother with having a video up with possibly offensive stuff in it, even though I obviously do not condone such words, or whatever it was. I don't remember. But, so I'm going through videos, checking for, you know, just things like that. But I don't need to worry about that yet, because I'm currently on the oldest videos, which is it's technically a single-player world. Well, it's technically not a single-player world, I meant, because it was in Eternos, which is like a website people use to have free Minecraft servers. And while it was just me playing on it, I would, if someone really wanted to, I'd give them access to be able to join as well. But anyways, it was a server where I think it started off in like a spruce forest. I'm gonna hope the music's not too loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit, just in case. But basically, there's a spruce forest with a village in it right near spawn, and I went, I'll live here. I made my own house on stilts by it. And just, long story short, it was lovely. It was my first ever titled Goblin Kingdom. There's big walls around it and everything. I had actually quite a lovely house. At least the second house I made in it after the first one burnt down. Well, it burnt down, but like I rebuilt it. It was a whole thing. I wish I'd had like the beginning streams from that server, but the only ones I have saved is from after the Great Raid, when all the pillagers came through to the village, and I tried to get rid of them, and then all the villagers died, and my house caught on fire, and it was just horrible. I just don't find it funny looking through those old videos from after that and just seeing graves in the background, because there's like a donkey, a fox, a dog. Like there's a lot of creatures I had under the house at the time, and they just did not survive. But that's okay. It happens, I guess. I was distraught at the time, though. Right now I say it happens, but at the time I remember being like, no. Ugh. And I was just like so just sad and out of it. It was just absolute defeat. But I see things like my house in it, which I'm like, I look at it now and I'm like, man, that was a good house. I like the walls, like I like the patterns I had and stuff. And it just makes it kind of want to be like, you know what? I want to bring some of that back sometime. I want to have like a secondary Goblin Kingdom. That obviously it's going to be its own thing. It's going to be newer. Because obviously there's more blocks since then. Like, I look back at that old thing. I was watching the aquatic update come out. Not the aquatic update, sorry. I'm thinking like the axolotls and stuff. I forget which one it is. But, you know, when lush caves and things were introduced, when 1.18 came out and all those things. I'm just skipping random songs because I can. Oh, now this is the vibe. This is... Was I heard a sound? I thought someone else was nearby. They could be right where they're out of range, I guess. But how could I hear them? I don't know. But I want to do like a tribute to that kingdom. I like the idea of putting some of those things again, but with like the new building tips I have at this point. Because I would like to personally think that I've gotten better at building over time. Maybe gotten more creative with certain things. Maybe not creative. I don't know if I'm necessarily creative with stuff. But I find ways to do things, and there's better blocks I could use, or I could just change up the blocks. I don't know. I just want to bring it back. But I definitely do not have that old Eternal server saved. Imagine if I could. Oh. God, I remember when the one update came out, because geodes weren't a thing yet. And so, at least luckily to, like, the one side of me, there was a lot of ocean. We had to boat for so far to find a geode. Like, we had to go on forever to ever find a lush tree. Which, am I the one that keeps seeing, like, 50 different YouTube videos all the time being like, this is your sign to start your Minecraft Forever world. Which I will say, it is appealing to have, like, a Minecraft survival world that just goes on forever. My bad, someone had to walk into the room for a second to let the cat in. But yeah, but like the idea of having a survival world that just never ends, like, but it's the fact that I like the idea of that, but I don't like the idea of that being on like single player in a way. I like the idea of someone being able to walk through what I've done. Like how with that one world I was talking about, my original Goblin Kingdom, that was an Eterno server. So it was free, I was the only one playing on it all the time. But if someone wanted to, and at least once or twice I let someone in on the server, that they can see and physically tore through what I've done. Which, to a point, almost makes me wish I did the building a goblin thing or whatever in, in like an Eternos, or I was almost, so close to not going to, though, now that I think about it, because I just could not deal with certain things on it, like a bedrock world, so then I could be in survival and specific friends who have that could get in, but that just wouldn't be the same for me. And I also just, that's one of those specific servers where maybe I don't want people to get in. At least when it's in creative. I can't deal with that. But, like, if I reach a point where it's closer to, like, finished, or if I do finish it, whatever stopping point for it, like, I can save that world to the side. Or, I believe with Java Worlds, I might be able to download it. Maybe even give it to someone else to upload or something. Save, maybe put it into Eternos and upload a world for people to get on. Like, there's ways around it. Which I guess now saying that, that means the survival world thing could happen. I feel bad. It makes me really want to do that now. But I'd rather stick with what I have going, which is the Goblin Kingdom. Not, oh my goodness, my brain. The Goblin Camp from Baldur's Gate build in Minecraft. That's what I'm working on currently. I mean, like, I also, even that itself, I almost wish I did in survival, because then it feels more accomplishing to manage to do it in survival. But I've been also wanting to do more builds in creative. Just, at least to practice building. Because I never have actual ideas of when I want to build when I get invited to a server with friends. But I never want to have a starter house. I want to have, like, a goal, you know, a theme or something. And normally, what would make the most sense is to go into a creative world, which I'll do that then. But then I'm like, I'm stuck, I don't know. Because I always refuse to do it because I have the thought of, well, I don't know what land I'll be given, or I don't know where I'd want to settle down. Maybe I should have an idea and then pick a place to settle down that matches that idea. It makes sense now, but at the time I'm like, what? What's going on here? So yeah, I'm thinking about, who knows, maybe one of these streams. I mean, I can have more than just the Baldur's Gate build in my... Ooh, I'm lagging a bit. Goodness me. Okay, we depleted that spot. I could have more than just... Hello? Why are you in the tree? Huh? I don't understand you, sir. Nor does the game, apparently, because I've moved too far from where I need to be. Why am I lagging so much? Are the particles getting to me? Yeah, because I'm not moving. I'm not moving and I can see lag happening. Okay. I'm gonna open this. And we'll give this world a break, I guess. We'll go on to another one that doesn't have all the particles. We'll go to the floral forest. You know? Everyone always spends time on Island 1. I want to give the other islands some love. What is wrong with me right now? So, people didn't join me. You know, it's not like... I was like, worst case scenario, tons of people joined and then everything went blah 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 blah. No. What is happening here? Oh wait, you're something else. I was looking for you. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to mindlessly jumping around. Check you. Thank you. Okay. Ah, there's someone over there. I don't want to bother them. Okay. We'll find a spot, we'll jump around, and then we'll figure out what I was on about. Because I, for heck, don't know. Ooh, we got a wayfinder over here. Don't mind if I do. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. So I was saying, like, I'm so used to having like a constant Minecraft server or something that I'm on at the point where I guess right now I'm not on like any specific multiplayer server. I mean, I can always, like, me and Kitty may occasionally do like beating Minecraft but with different origins, or Minecraft but there's a black hole that we did last time. Like, there's random pop-up things now and then, but I don't have a constant thing to go to. And so I've currently turned my creative goblin camp thing into that. So this is more of just me trying to, in my head, organize stuff. Because I just realized I'm treating that like that's a thing where if I don't go on it once, I'll forget. I could do other things and just schedule them to be different days. Like, there's just random odd times where I go on Phasmophobia with friends, for instance. Which I was almost thinking about doing now, since I have so much energy for some reason. Put that into ghost hunting. Can't be scared if I'm hyped. But I know the second I'll join, that's just not going to be the fact anymore. What was that sound? Was that this? I feel like there's a mix of me hearing instruments and maybe sometimes hearing people maybe walk around somewhere in the distance, and it's making me lose my mind a little bit. Oh, I got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'll say, I realized I did not at all announce this stream. And you know, there's part of me that just didn't want to. Because the only people I'm announcing it to are friends. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna take a bet out there that they do not care to watch me fish. I'm gonna think against. I don't think a lot of people would care to just watch me fish in MCC. I mean, unless you're here now, then I guess you're one of the few that I don't know exist yet. Of course, we love our lurkers and such over here. You're not required to speak at all if you ever come by. Can't take it. It scared me. I'm so used to, maybe it's because I don't know. I feel like the normal times I stream this, I keep ending up like somewhere in the distance, and then I'm just alone at that point. Like, I don't see people walking around and then someone walks by, I'm like, what? This is populated? What do you mean I'm not just alone here somewhere? Oh no, now I'm just brainstorming ideas of stuff. Because maybe I can build more than just the Baldur's Gate thing. Because first of all, I do want to stay consistent on that. I can always just continue it off stream as well. I don't have to stream it. But also, I don't know. Like, right before stream, maybe not right before, but I was having that moment of, man, I want to sleep so bad. I just don't want to deal with this. Maybe I'm gonna, like, have, like, a Twitter post and say, hey guys, I'm napping today, and then no stream. But at the same time, I don't announce streams on Twitter anymore. Maybe I can. Twitter, maybe Blue Sky. I don't use Blue Sky as much. Twitter's just because there's more people on there at that point. There's no preference of them, I guess. So I fell off this, trying to get back on. Oh, this is the jam. Speed it. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't sing along to songs of this such because I'm just gonna butcher the language, so it's gonna be like, what's wrong with you? You're making bad choices over there. Well, I'm guessing if you understand the language, that might not be the accent you have in this specific case. It's just a hunch, just a hunch. Let's not get this. We don't want this to go on the way. I'll say it annoys me a little bit that it always has me over the thing it wants me to click. I get it's like, hey, here's what you need to look forward to now, but let me claim my gift, please. Could have made it like the middle one or something. That, wait, the one that's next should be put in the middle. And the book's already glowing again. We'll be honest, I don't read. There's so often I get things that claim it's a hat or this or that, and I couldn't tell you what it is. Like, what is this? Love this meaning. The required XP to claim increases with every claim, but so do the rewards. I guess that's how you get stuff. Well, I guess crates? No, it's a pot argument. Okay, let me open my crates. See, it might be an entirely separate thing that you can't see. I think there's a way to open that menu. I'll check in a second. After I open all these. That'd be these, isn't it? It's probably these I'm getting. See, here's the stuff I was looking for. Oh, that's how you claim it all along? Oh my god. Who was gonna tell me how stupid I was? That's how you do it. Okay, now I'm not gonna go and try and make stuff. Well, we could, but it's not gonna go really well. And you're gonna like facepalm watching me try to, because I have no idea how it really works. I tried and it just didn't. You know, I don't see why not. I say it after explaining why not. I don't think it's here. It should be close enough to here. They can leave. So remember, it also has rats, doesn't it? Yeah, the workshop. Let me see if we can figure that out then. You guys punched me in the face. It's mean. Then we have the crate of tuna, which I'm assuming you put something in. I think I was looking at these before, and I'm like, oh, what's the vibe we're looking for? Probably nature if we're going all goblin-y. Say, if I get one of these hats, we're bringing out the old Caddis and Pea skin then for fishing. Because that's why I made that skin. Yeah. Well, I don't have a crate, do I? We need to make a crate. How do we make a crate? That is the question. Wait, no, I did this before and I got things. Like, I have these. And I have no idea how you make those. I'm trying to think, do you make a crate or do you acquire a crate? Oh! I've had one that I was gonna do! That's my issue. Alright, give me a second. Oh, and then we can do common. Attune! Attune? Attunement catalyst. Haha! Let's see if we can figure that out then. Do we like have the funky thing now or how? I fear I don't understand what I just did. Oh! Sun hat. Let's go. Now, do I have enough random items to make that? There we go. Yeah! And that'll take... I don't even know how long. Alright. I say I don't know how long. It told me. Okay, we can go back to fishing then. So go back to fishing, or you can leave and come back another time. Makes me very curious when I last had that crate in there, that's just been waiting. Probably weeks ago, if I'm quite honest. Oh, see, look, that's how cool I'll look if I get the hat, you know? Very Strata. Do you have words? No. Okay. Trying to figure out some of these are, but I'm not sure. If not, so I've watched MCC, but I just don't remember what's what. I've never been good at PvP things of the like. It's probably not my deal. I realized I could use the compass to go, but they built all this. We're gonna walk there, you know? We're gonna walk there the old-fashioned way. We'll give the Dark Grove a second chance. Whew. It's a little laggy here. We're not giving the Dark Grove a second chance. There we go. Now, are we still in 11? Nope. Hello, would you like some fish? There you go, thank you. Do you have any more crabs? I don't think so. Yeah, I bet not. You? Do I have anything to give you? I don't think so. I'm like one off from this one, am I? No. I guess I did do that at some point. Oh, so I'm sorry. That was a scary whisper. That, like, hurt myself. I got, like, a little higher pitched. Oh, I hear the yappage. Katini's making her way over. What? What do you want, Bean? So, I say we fish for a bit until we can get that hat. Which, that's 45 minutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 80? 80 minutes into streams, that'd be 6 hours. Like an hour and 25 minutes. It's that far in. We'll be good to go. God, I have good taste in music. Jamming out. I was gonna say, let me listen back on this and find out the music's real loud. Actually, I won't. If you listen back on this, you just won't hear the music. Well, that's how I don't get copyrighted. Hi, good day. Sorry, I got a cat on my desk just headbutting me in the face. She's just a baby cat. I mean, she's not. She's like 5 years old. But she's just a baby cat. There we go. Oh god. She walked to the side, but now my face is covered in fur. Oh, she's coming back. Okay. You just want to give her a hug when you get fur up your nose. It's just not good. Not fun. Maybe, is this the secret? This is the secret to life. The secret to just acquiring energy. Every time before the stream now, I'm just gonna open the window. Let myself get cold. It's like when it's hot in my room and I get all tired, I'm like, I can't do it. One of these blocks are not like the others, huh? Oh, wait, there's a few on the ground. Never mind. I was gonna say, why is there just a single tuft over here? No, there's some on the ground, too. Okay, that's not enough. I was trying to see if I can get that fabulous walking sound. Seems not. Seems not. We're good, we're good, we're happy. I generally just have so much energy today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, goal. Fish till whatever that specific time was, which I think was like an hour and 25 minutes, I think. Because then by then, the little fancy hat should be able to be gotten from the whatever area. When we get a hat, we crown ourselves winner of today's fishing. Even though there's like no winner or loser or anything, it does not work like that. But we are the winner, I say. And then with that, we'll get off and we'll do some building for the Baldur's Gate Goblin Camp. I don't understand how I both feel extremely, like, I'm just everywhere. But at the same time, I am yawning. I can't, like, talk without yawning in between my words. Now, maybe I'm just beating myself up at this point. Maybe I had whatever energy. You know, like your last hurrah before you actually found it. Second wind of sorts. That's what I'm going through. I was tired, and suddenly there's, like, all this energy all of a sudden. And then it's all just gonna crash, and I'm gonna, like, take a nap. Will say, maybe it would just look like I'm really bad at fishing. I just pass out. I'm still here with the fishing rod, the music's just absolutely jamming. So there you go. I feel like I need to fix the one inside of that hair so it can match the thing a little bit. How the one side of the bangs are a different color. We'll say, couldn't tell you 100% why that's a choice I made. Because it's like years ago, I've had this character, this OC, this internet persona, I think is the best word for it, for a good while. And I think the reason I did this is because I didn't want all the hair to just be blue. Because I think it did have pigtails since the beginning. I go back and forth between removing them, giving it just short hair, or giving it the full long pigtails and everything. Because, well, I myself as a person don't know if I want to keep my hair long or extremely short. But that's like a whole, like, gender fluid, sometimes I'm a girl, sometimes I'm a guy, I don't know what the heck's going on anymore situation. I'll say, if anyone's curious, I do not care what pronouns used for me whatsoever. I'm alright with all of them at all times. Yes, there's times where I have a preference, but I'm lazy, so I'm just not going to say anything usually. And I don't care too much about if the character always matches that or not. Because in the end, it's an internet persona, it's a character. I just don't care. To a certain point, I'm a character. I'm tempted. Here, I'll do it on the other screen, so maybe you can still see the... No, you will not be able to see the fishing. I'll do it. I'm tempted to open Steam. Of course, great option, I know, for while fishing. But I want to see if there are other possible games we can look into. Like, that I just have. Because there's things like Unpacking. I've basically finished that game. Well, I have. I've made it to the credits of that game. I think I've streamed it at least twice. Franbo is a game I started, like, twice. Like, I know how it ends. I've watched people play it. Stream-wise, I've started it twice, and I didn't get too far. Because normally, it would definitely have to be multiple streams to get through that game. A lot of that game. And it's also just the fact that I've used it each time as space filler, where, oh, I'm in this server, and now it's going to close, and my friends are going to start another server, or something else. And so it's for, like, just a week, or for, like, 2 days or something. In which I only played that game once, because my friends already also had ideas of what to play in between that time. Not sure if I'm feeling Stardew Valley at this moment. I also just don't have a lot of things saved. I'm scared of doing My Singing Monsters because that has like 50 million, not like ad pop-ups, but it's always like, hey, buy this. Would you like to have in-game currency? Would you like to do this? And then it becomes a bit much. I also just have a lot of games that require multiple people. Once again, there's stuff like Sally Face, for instance. I fully played that game. It was a while ago. We can always try to play Security Breach again. It used to crash every time I got to the daycare. Because I know I fully watched people play Security Breach because my game was getting angry at me at the time. That was a different computer. But when Ruin came out, I did play that entirely with Groovy, my partner, and it was lovely. Made theories on the spot, doing stuff. It was very fun. It was just a good time. I'm sorry, this song comes on, my cat is just resting on my shoulder. Oh, life is good. Life is good. Immaculate vibes, immaculate. Okay, well, we depleted that. How do you check how many trophies you have, I think? I'm gonna assume somewhere in the spawn leaderboards you can. I guess I'll just go to the friend one and it should show up there. Because I have me, Groovy, and Kitty on here. And that's it. I've convinced both of them to get on at least a few times. And then they've not gotten on again since. Oh, it has me in here. Okay. Is that how many? 3982. Yeah, that's a little less than the top. A little less than the top. Now, I want to go back up to the river area. I think there's a pond. Unless I was literally right there and I forgot. There's a pond I like to go to. Ooh, I also need to see if I can upgrade stuff at my house a little bit. Oh, because we're not high enough yet to upgrade that one again, am I? Yep. What about the magnet, though? Okay, we need a polished pearl for you. And for this, we need a polished pearl for me. Okay, let's get some polished pearls then. Is it? No. It's gonna be you. I'll get 5. I didn't properly do the math of what was necessary here. You. There we go. I knew upgrading was gonna get me over. I made 3 more. was purple, right? Yeah. And those are both on 7. That's stuck at 5. I guess we could... Okay, that can't be upgraded until 30. And that... It's going to need a lot of pearls. We're just going to get a lot of these. And we... I think it also costs money at the same time to do it. So we just got to fish more. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no. Not happening. Okay, well, let's find a spot then. Keep going. Let's make our way over there. The current changes in seconds, too. I'm not even gonna worry about it. And it was a wayfinder here all along. I feel like it's here a lot. I feel like this pond, or there's a pond on another side of here, I swear. Well, this is a great spot. There's a lot of fishing areas about here. Because every now and then it refreshes not just what the spots are, but where they are too. Changes. Speak of the devil. Because it's not every time the tide changes it moves them, but I guess that one it did. Okay, well... It's not over here now, is it? Yeah, no, that's just fish magnet. Well, we'll still fish at the pond. Actually, let's do treasure first. I like treasure. Treasure, glimmering. We have great stuff over here. We can live with that. I forget some random musical songs have snuck into this playlist, though. Oh, I was so tempted to want to play just my musical playlist. But I've realized I've put full albums of songs in there instead of actually just picking the stuff I wanted to put into it. And therefore, there's random stuff I don't like, or there's songs and musicals that are good in the musical. It makes sense in the context. Listening to it on its own is either just not as enjoyable, or just, no. Or at least I personally don't want to listen to the song. If it's in the musical, I don't care. But on its own, no. Not in reference to this song, but just some musical songs in general. Because, bro, I've been... Before stream started, or while I was trying to get stream started, and let OBS load up, updating Spotify, loading Minecraft, I was freaking... The first song of Rocky Orb and blasting in my brain. God, I haven't... It's so sad. I see Rocky Horror like twice a year. Which I can make sense. There's a time they have the Shadowcast come around once a year. But I'm like, man, it should be more. Like, I know it's the same movie every time. It's the same Shadowcast every time over here, but it's enjoyable. The vibes are immaculate. The songs that they play before it. God, it made like a picture slideshow of all the years of people coming by and watching. And it's just so cool because, you know, it's people like gay couples, trans, like people of the LGBTQ community just having a good time. Everyone's kissing each other, everyone's happy, everything's happening. I was like, man. And it's just like tradition. So at least that's how our personal Shadowcast has it. They have a little slideshow as some sort of music plays because they have their own theme song because they're just cool like that. And then they start playing a couple music videos, both from Tim Curry and Meatloaf and stuff. And God, there's the one where everyone always joins in together at the end, where everyone just gets really into it, and it's just, ah. It was so much fun. I remember one of the first times I went to see the Shadowcast with 2 friends and my mom. And of course, because it was our first time seeing the Shadowcast, they got out lipstick and wrote a big V on our foreheads. If you know, you know. And one of my friends, I guess just wasn't liking the feel of it or something, so he wiped it off his forehead. Unfortunate for him, the Shadowcast member playing Frankenfurter noticed. The show wasn't starting yet. I don't think they were even at the music videos yet, because we were there earlier. Yeah, because depending on how early you get there, it's either just the title of the Shadowcast up there, or you get to the photo, the little slideshow of images and stuff over the years, or the music. There's like a lot of stuff that happens before it actually starts. They give you a lot of time to get there. Or I'm just there early every time, so I see a lot of stuff. Either way, we're there. The guy that's gonna play Frankenfurter's walking around. They notice my friend wiping the lipstick off their face. And, you know, I'll say it here because then it makes more sense. Is that basically, just via the nature of the thing, they call you a virgin if you've not been there to watch a Shadowcast. If you've not gotten a chance to see it as, like, a Broadway musical either. Like, you know what I mean, like, by musical? Because, like, it's already a musical. But I mean, like, where it's not people acting in front of, like, the movie, where it's just acting in general on its own. I just call it Broadway musical. I don't know if that makes sense or not, because it's not... You know what I mean, you know what I mean. Okay? I'm trying. It's like, if you've seen any of those things, if you've just watched the movie at home, if you haven't watched the movie at home either, like it's your first time ever seeing it, they will mark lipstick on your face twice. You get, like, double V's on it. Like an ultra virgin or something strange like that. But either way, they saw my friend wipe the lipstick off his forehead, and the Frankenfurter just stared at him. And then Stardy screamed out, "We have a virgin over here!" Be like, "We have a secret over here!" And he started running up the aisle. Because the person playing Janet was in the hallway and she was the one marking people's foreheads with the lipstick. And he went up to her, because I think it was later on, so like he took it from her. And he started running down the halls. And I think the worst fact is that we were in the front row, so we were easy to find. That's probably how they saw the friend do it to begin with, and they hunted him down and marked him, and then, you know, went back in the hall and gave Janet the lipstick back. It was a lot. It was insane. One of my favorite things is that, of course, you get prop bags at the ones I've gone to, at the Shadowcast, and when people play it as like an actual full live musical, which, both of which enjoyable. There's different things going on in them, but they're enjoyable. I will not forget the improvised furniture, because they did not have props for furniture in the musical one we saw, where it's just the actors, that's not with the movie. And, long story short, people are the furniture. And I won't forget the improvised air vent. That's all I can add to that. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think I want to explain it. But it was very funny. It was interesting. Sorry if you heard that. I have a little contraption ball fidget thing I'm messing with. Goodness me. Oh yeah, about saying we have prop bags for them. And I still have a lot of those props next to me. Because I'm like, I like keeping the cards, for instance. Because there's a part at the end where in the lyrics, like, spent all your cards, or something like that. I'm so sorry, I can't remember the exact lyrics for the part of the song. There's a part where they mention cards, and so everyone has this stack. Not a stack of cards. I've got like 2 or 3, I think you get given, depending where you are. And you just throw it out forwards. Of course, you don't throw it on the stage at the actors. That's one of the rules. Do not throw stuff at the actors. which sucks when you're in front row. You kind of have to throw stuff behind you and hope. But at the end, if there's cards around the floor near me, I'll tend to pick them up or collect them. And I like to keep them as like little souvenir things, like haha, the cards from the thing. I also have, because they also give you like newspapers to hold over your head for like a rain scene. And in one of them, it's not an actual, like, newspaper. It is, like, the guide for the musical where, like, they give you, like, here's the steps for how to do this dance. Here's how to do the time warp. Here's how many party hats to wear. And, like, things like that. Oh, which is what I was slowly leading up to. That one of the props is, in fact, a party hat. And you just have one. I currently have 2 on my shelf. 2 or 3. And I think I have 1... I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I think they just don't have party hats sometimes, which makes sense. But I have 1 that I now wear each time. Like, I have 2 that I'm gonna wear next time now. I have 2 whole hats I'm gonna wear. Like horns at this point. Because that's how I left the last one I was at. Because I already had a party hat on, and then there's another one in the prop bag, and I went, why not? But inside of the first hat I got, I've been writing down all the dates of every time I've gone to another shadow cast or a musical or something. And I find it very fun. I plan to continue filling up the inside of it with that. I'll probably do the same with another hat. Like, I think I'll stick with 2 hats. I feel like if I have 3 hats, that many strings under my chin will, like, I will not have blood anymore. I'm gonna leave the place purple or dead. So, I'm sticking with 2. So I'll probably have 1 that I fill up with everything, and then when that gets full, I'm gonna go on to the second hat I have, and so on and so forth. Or, if I have friends that come with me, which there's no way I'm not gonna start bringing other people with as the future goes on. I'll maybe give them hats as well, and we can all be all funky and fancy. Because, bro, I have a Rocky Horror t-shirt, you get the fishnets, you get the shorts. The gayest shoes I got, which are rainbow and black with, like, the lesbian signs on the inside of it. And, of course, the 2 party hats. Whatever sunglasses I can get, which tend to be whatever I can get. I have so many sunglasses. I go with the one with, like, shiny gold outside of it. And I'm just ready. There's even more I would wear. But it's, like, really warm every time we go. Because I also have a leather jacket that's just covered in buttons. There's, like, various pride buttons, cat buttons, ask me about my lobotomy buttons, Five Nights at Freddy's buttons, the whole shebang. I'm just being nosy. I like to see who's on. Because I want to wear that one these times. If not to that, then I want to a local Pride event or something. Because it just makes sense to me, you know? But once again, Pride events near summer, and also I'm scared to wear the jacket covered in buttons there. Simply because, like, it'd be cool if we can get buttons there, and then I can add to my collection, my behemoth of being. I can start putting them on the arms or something. Ooh, maybe if I have a specific hat I can start putting them on, that would be a fun idea. But the issue is that we have this thing where we have a foam, would you call it a foam cannon, maybe? Where we fill the streets with bubbles and foam during Pride. Not all the streets, there's just like a corner. Either a corner or the end of one of the things. Because we normally have like 3 different stages open. God. I'm sorry, I'm just reminiscing at this point. Because I've been to Pride twice. Once, the first time we saw... I'll remember exactly what we saw. I know we went down... Because of course we have to stop by every single vendor just to see what they got going. And they give so much free candy and free buttons and flyers. I won't forget the first time. Because it was the first time for me. Groovy's gone countless times. But we were walking down the street. And there's some people there standing at the corner. It's like, hey, we recognize them. At least one of them was like a girl from a different booth where we had like little papers and stuff so we can make buttons. And we walked by, and they shoved this, like, flyer in our face that was red with, like, Karl Marx on it. And they're like, "Are you a communist?" And they just stared us in the eyes while holding it. And I've never been so confused and concerned. Like, I don't know what that look in their eyes are, but they're like, are you a communist? And they were trying to give stuff to us. I was like, we just walked away, I think. It's like, what do you do in that situation? No one prepared me for this. It's funny to look back on, like, because when we went the second time, we're half expecting them to be there again, unless they got yelled at to not do that anymore. Goodness. But the second time, which would be the last time that I've been since, was, oh god, it was so much fun. We got there like 12. We got there like 12 in the afternoon and then leave till like 12 at night, basically. Like, it was never ending. Because we got there and I know, of course, as usual, we go through all the vendors. We stopped by the food trucks this time. We saw like 4 different drag events, I think. No, it was 3, and then a band. Because there's a thing for just drag kings at the beginning, at the end of one of the streets. Because it's like the street, like, center, where, like, there's a 4-way. And then they close down those roads, and you're there. I'm trying to describe it without just doxing the area. So yeah, I don't live there, technically. But it's the closest event to here, so it's just... Wait, I just dropped a thing. Give me a second. What? No. Sorry, my cat's walking around screaming at me. Thought she wanted out the door, but I opened it and she didn't want to go. Anyways, you know, classic street, not corner, but like, you know, the 4-way and the sides are closed off, so all 4 directions are full of vendors, and there's like a stage at the end of one of them at least. Yeah, at the end of one of them was a stage where they had drag performances going on in front of it, and oh, it was so much fun. I'm pretty sure we tipped some of them. Because, it was enjoyable, Because I remember one of them, because they were playing Pitbull or something down there. No, they were Freddie Mercury, I think. They were in drag for. And I'm like, oh, I know that. Oh, I know that performance. Oh my god, that's so cool. And I was living my life watching them. It was so cool. I'm like, I want to be that. I could never be on a stage or anything, but the pure, like, it's like how, at the same time, I want to be a clown, you know? Or a mascot. I like the idea of entertaining people, like here, for instance, but I like being able to, like, cover up or dress up, because I also find it fun. Like, mascots. Let's even say furries, for instance. But, like, mascots, let's say Chuck E. Cheese. I would be happy entertaining people if I can just be fully hidden in it and not care. If it's a character, I don't even need to talk. Clowns, I could figure it out, be silly, be whatever. It's its own character. Same thing with drag kings. You're like dressed up, all cool looking, and oh, bro. I don't know. I don't know about you. The whole being a guy thing sounds kind of cool. At least in that context. At least in that context. What am I talking about? I mean, like, whatever. I think it would be very enjoyable to do. Because I think it was years ago when I was looking online. You know, like drag queens, the usual you see. And I saw a few drag kings or someone else who's gender fluid, and I went, wait a second. You're telling me it goes both ways? Well, don't mind if I do. And then I'm like, well, I guess I'm gender fluid, huh? Like, that's how I stumbled down the pathway and went, wow, that explains some things. But, yeah. So anyways, one of the stages at the drag kings, I'm sorry, I just really enjoyed it. And then when that was over, we went over to what was kind of like the kids section. Because, like, that's where, like, the foam happens, is over there. It was, like, at one of the corners. There's that. Maybe it's more of, like, a 6-way than, like, a 4-way at this point. But there's the kids' corner because they had, like, a little bouncy house. They had, like, an area where you can, like, big sticks to make bubbles with. Some chalk, I think. And I know me and my friends got some snow cones and sat in the corner and watched while those drag queens did their thing. Played some music, had people dance with them. They were all just chilling, having a great time. I think we maybe got to the... I'm so sorry, I got a random freaking computer pop-up. Then near the end of that, we went over to the main area by the food trucks. There might have been something else there, but I don't remember. Other than the big stage, which is near the center, in which they just had a band up there. I believe it's, say, like a cover band of sorts. I don't know if there's 2 different bands. We stayed there for a while until it got, like, dark. They kept going. I think, you know, it was 2 singers. They're going back and forth, so they weren't actually, like, you know, just endlessly going. But they went a lot. They did a lot. Props to that band, man. I would credit them, but I have absolutely no idea who they are. I just remember it. But then later on, they had a break for a bit, and then they had the big drag show. Where drag queens, drag kings, and everything. Someone was dressed... Is it in October? Because I'm trying to think, because I know someone was dressed... Oh yeah, it is... Was it in October? It might have been in the beginning of October, if not the end of November, is when we have our Pride, I think. And there's someone... I know one of them was dressed as Freddy Krueger. Like, is like Sweet Dreams Are Made of These was the song. There's, like, everyone had their moment. They had 1 or 2 songs going. The one drag king I thought was epic showed up with, the one Pitbull song I can't think of the name of. I'm trying to think of it, because I know I complimented them on it, and they were like, yeah, and then I got a picture. It was so cool. It wasn't Get Ready, was it? I'm almost tempted to see if I could find it. I love you, Lady Gaga, but I'm gonna find something. It was this one. I'm sorry, I just remember this is what was playing at the thing. Yeah, it was at least a part of the song. It might have been mashed up with another song as well. Because, of course, they were in, oh my god, classic, like, freaking cowboy pants, how funky it is, and it was, like, bedazzled on the back, and the cowboy hat and everything. Oh, and then there was later, oh, it was so cool, where they had, like, ominous music going on, and, like, there's 2 people, like, they're dressed up as, like, witches and wizards, basically, like, everyone had these big cloaks and staffs, and it was ominous, and there's, like, 6 drag queens and some drag kings up there as well. They just came from all angles and got on the stage, and they all had their moment. I was like, oh my god. And then, oh god, then near the end, which song was it? I don't remember what they were saying, what it was. It was like a mashup of a speech and stuff, and it's just like, hey, look at, you know, it was just like a progress thing of like, look at us, look at where we are, look how we're able to do this right now. Everyone was freaking sobbing. And then they ended it by going into, like, Hot to Go by Chaperone. I was like, oh my god. They couldn't let us end on a sad note. But then they switched off to something else, and they started announcing who won, because I guess every year one of the drag queens is, like, the queen of the queens, kind of. And there's a king of kings as well. And there's that, and they were crying, and they were all happy, and oh, it was so great. I will say, I don't think my ears worked anymore after that. Like, my my ears were blocked forever. Because we were up in the very front. We're in the front of it. I also had my fan, which is really loud when you smack it. But of course, you're supposed to be clapping, so you're like opening and closing the fan in pattern with like the beat of whatever song. And oh, goodness me. It was so loud, but it was so fun. Because I've I'd been to one concert, I believe. I'd probably been to one concert before that. And I think that was like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That concert, that's an interesting one, because it's a lot of lasers that shoot you in the eyes. And it was for Christmas, of course, but by the end of it, I don't think it was about Christmas anymore. There's women and dragons and a lot going on. It didn't look like Christmas to me. And then there's like, they started the flame cannons, which was kind of close to us. It got a little warm. It got a little warm in that room, I'll tell you what. But other than that, that drag show with how loud the music was and all the back-to-back performances was like the closest to a concert I've been to. And we're upstage right next to the stereos and everything. It was just really cool. Is that a coincidence, or is it gonna play just Pitbull songs now? I don't know what I did to my playlist. So I'm not gonna complain. I, like, a year ago was in the... It was on YouTube, because YouTube wanted to be like Spotify and have its own, like, music wrapped, which I don't mind. Okay, I think everyone gets a little happy chemicals in their brain when they get to see everything ranked up. The statistics of the music they listen to or whatever. On YouTube, I was marked as the top 5% of Pitbull listeners, at least like a year ago. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain about a good Pitbull song. I'm sorry, I'm just jamming out this point. That, and I feel like you can probably hear it. I am just dying to allergies. Like, I feel like I'm suffocating a little. Okay, though. I might mute myself to try and blow my nose. Mike probably won't pick it up. Well, it's hard to say. Because I looked at my last stream, which I'm gonna say, because it got split up into two, and it's 13 hours anyways as a whole, and there's just the whole middle part involving Baldur's Gate where we broke everything, I'm just not uploading it. We played Phasmo, we played Baldur's Gate, we finished Baccarat. Oh god, maybe I need to upload just that part. I might do that, Because I know I uploaded the first part, and I feel sad that I won't have the thing finished. So, I'll figure that out at some point. Anyways, oh, but while we were playing golf, and Uno, we did a lot in that stream. Because it was Kitty's 24-hour stream, and I joined in to help out near the end. Since, you know, it would be extremely late, nearly early for her, and we didn't stop till, like, 2 a.m. my time, probably. I don't know. But it was nice. It was enjoyable. Did a lot of games. Fought to keep Kitty awake by, speaking of changing multiple games. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly blow my nose, as I was gonna say. Okay, there you go. Oh, but what I was making comparison to is that when we were playing the game, I was eating some popcorn at some point, and you could just hear those crunches. I was like, oh, god. I didn't realize it was so audible all the time, so I'm trying to quietly eat my chips, and it was just in your ears. Maybe it was just that time or something, but, ah, goodness me. I might have to go use the bathroom, too. Okay, depleted all of those. I'm gonna see if there's a cool bench I can sit on or something while I AFK. Because I want to get up and go use the bathroom. I'm gonna put on my very scuffed, very blurry be right back. At least I think you can... Oh, goodness me, I'm struggling a little. I think there's benches you can sit on. Yeah. Oh god, but this is a jam. Why is this so, like, why is this like that? Can I fix it to not be that way? Or is it like it needed to be small? I don't know what I did to this thing. Okay, that helped. But now I gotta, like, size it. I found this one. Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, get the corner so I can do this. Okay, that's a bit too big. Like, I think it might be... Oh, wait, no, we can match. We can match. I was gonna say, it might be too big for you to shrink right. Okay, there we go. Y'all get the jams, I guess, when I'm gone. Jeez. Okay, be right back. I've returned, and it is only playing Pitbull songs, so... Oh, goodness. While we're at it, let's play the note leg, obviously. If I can control it, then I'm gonna control it. I'm just, all you guys got all the jams today, huh? Wait, let me make sure I can remove the be right back. Okay, and then when this song's over, I can click on stuff, or I'll forget, and it'll keep playing Gaga bangers after Gaga bangers, and I'm not gonna care a bit. I was like, I'm talking about like, man, my room feels so nice, the windows open, everything. I mean, like, it is. Because, like, when I sit here for a little bit, it starts to feel a little toasty. But at the same time, I just washed my hands. So it feels like they're gonna freeze off. Now, I swear there's something else I was gonna add for when I came back, and I have no memory. Oh, we already reached the point I wanted to anyways, by the way. So, let's go back, let's sell our fish, see if we can get that fancy hat, and get on to building. Because I can yap about the building. And yap more, but I don't really have anything on my mind at the moment. I just told like 5 different stories that led to 10 stories each. Da, 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 da. Wow, where is it? Hi, yes, thank you. Goodbye, fished it's 11. A workshop! There was a thing for that too. Okay. So do I have it now? That's the question. I do! Oh, you'll love to see it. And then I guess at some point in my free time I'll work on getting more. Maybe we can get more funky stuff. Let's you know, I want to take a gander. I want to take a gander at what other things we could want to aim for. Because we went with common just because, you know, we're not getting too overzealous here. And I also just wanted the hats. Well, I guess, okay, they get a little crazy. They get a little crazy. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, they seem to be a bit much. They get to be a bit much. This is a lot of hats that come from other things as well, isn't it? Well, I did my thing. Also, sorry, Gaga, we love you. Actually, you know, I'm gonna wait till I load into my thing to fix it. Because apparently searching up my name and then doing this stuff, it's like, it's still using the playlist I want it to, but now it's like, I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna change the title, just so we Just so I can be like, hey guys, you interested in this? You can come do this. Building? Goblin? Can't. In. There we go. One of these days I'm gonna like put it in all caps just to see if that helps something. Because it would be like, yeah, make it all caps, put 5 emojis, add the exclamation mark emoji. That's how you get people to click on it. So I did get another Reese's cup, so I might chill out for 2 seconds and consume that. I have a secondary back-to-back, be right back screens. It's just so you don't have to hear me freaking munch and crunch. See, I'll still be here. We're just gonna be jamming out together. Okay, there we go. We had a snack. We are hydrated. And we're ready to build. Actually, I might switch before the song ends, just so. Would be a good song to continue from. New ABBA. Ah, I gotta love ABBA. ABBA never heard no one. This is. I was gonna say, wait, my inventory is empty. Oh, I'm not even set up my other stuff. Give me a second. That's my bad. So my Discord thinking folks do this sometimes. Excuse me, sorry. There we go. So now I can open stuff and we can all look at it. Okay. So we will last Look at something. Oh, we're at the entrance. So I still have Steam open. I'll close that. Okay. So I don't think I did too bad. All that stuff. See, that's not a block I would expect to get a slab out of. Or a wall out of. But no. Polished andesite is a step too far. You don't get it. So I'm gonna be angry. Sorry. I saw 1 second of it, I went, nope, won't have that. Will not live with that inequality here. Man, I'm so ready for the patch 8, or whatever. Not patch, update. I don't know what you call them at this point right now. For Baldur's Gate, so I can get free cam. I want a free cam around the freaking Goblin Camp. I don't think you can really free cam with it. It's meant to take photos of people, but that's fine, because I can put my character in a place and use him as for scale. I want to be able to zoom out and get good big pictures of the Goblin Camp. To help, just for this. Just to make this a little easier for me. I feel like maybe even some slabs with it. I feel like it would spruce it up a little. I don't know why I realized it sounded like I said that as if I was responding to something like, man, slabs, really? Is that really what you're going with right here? Oh, you can angle it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like in Bedrock you can't decide which angle they turn. So that's a little bit here and there, you know? I should do some in some certain areas like here, because like the wall's a little crumbled. Yeah, like 1 or 2 would be here. I think that helps a little, just putting some detail around. Other things of realizing, like, yes, this is not the same color. Even though that kind of, oh, well, I just freaking just got rid of myself. But sometimes you gotta work what you gotta work with, you know? Because I don't think it would look right if I used dirt and coarse dirt. Well, nah. A part of me almost went, well, maybe it would, but I don't want to believe that, okay? I did too much now to go back. I can't go back. Okay, I want to analyze the entrance more. So I'm repositioning some stuff. My hotbar. Not my hotbar, my, like, whatever thing. So we need to put some of these spike things around. Somehow. There's also just a big wheel there, but we can, like, put, like, a grindstone and call that a day. Maybe these. So we'll see. I don't know, it feels like we got just like a thing going on here. Surely I can... Something peculiar like that. This definitely does not make sense, but whatever. Because I don't know how to do those violet stick things. Unless we do start out with actual wood. No. And that feels like that's involved. We can get... I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm quite honest here. Maybe I need to think about it differently. Because I just see this wood thing. It's like holding sticks when we say it. Oh, I wonder. Is there anything that's like a wall? I don't think so. Ooh, except mud bricks might work. That can kind of fit in, so we can put it next to each other without them connecting. Because I think I have an idea. It's like holding the sticks, I think. You know, like they get a little lighter at some of the ends. So then, like that. Actually, could do this on your side, actually. Does that feel like it's a thing holding stuff? Kinda, maybe. Because that's how I'm choosing to see it, is that they're like things holding up their spheres, their spears and things. So I don't think I really need those. Open. Ooh, gotta remember some of these other blocks and stuff exist. There might be ways to integrate those. Like we could literally just use the door here. That doesn't really work though. I think it's better if it's actually a wall. there you go, that's like holding it up a little. Ah, I see, that's the same way as that. Yeah, I don't think there's a use for anything. Can you please just go on top? There we go. We'll remember those exist, because I feel like things on chains and yada yada are nice. Oh, I mean, I wanted normal signs too, I don't know. I was looking for those at first. You know, I don't remember exactly what I was looking for. That might have been a useful thing. Maybe not, because it's just not... Can't really be placed that way. We'll see. I feel like these should be taller though, so I'm gonna move some of this up. Ooh, candles could help to make the ends a bit more, I don't know, if spiky is necessarily what I'd contribute to being, but... They're looking a bit more like spears. Oh, I'm stupid. Dripstone would have actually been the best. If I can place it on these. I can't. Okay, never mind. There's still spots for some other ones. Oh, because there's like these teeth-like thing. Oh, because there's like a burn barrel over here on the side somewhere. How would we go about that? I know that's much smaller, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know how to spell cauldron. Cauldron counts as functional. So, is there a way to kind of connect? Unless scaffolding would have been better to put under it. Okay, you cannot put on scaffolding. It feels like legs. I don't know if that works necessarily. So lots of these probably look real silly in thought, but you know, you never know. Cauldron might have been the best bet. Because the cauldron is also shaped the best way of what I would expect the thing to be, except for the fact that we still need fire to come from it. Unless... we're planning to go this route, which, you know, that works. There's one by over here too, I'll put it in kind of like the same spot. Well, keyword kinda, because they're not actually in the same spots. I'm sorry, I keep getting rid of my thing by accident. I need to click on Discord, I forget. Just looking over here. It's like... nah, I'd say probably around the same spot. Right in front of this statue. There we go. Just because the bottom was see-through just the tiniest bit, and we don't want that. Still don't know if we want this to be like bigger, maybe. We'll do this one. No, this one because it's there's space. I feel like the bigger just does better. Because the thing itself is that it's just like a big little burn. Big little, I bet. You know, like a burn barrel thing. Okay, and I got these big sticks. Bone-like, kind of. And a big stick that's like in it somehow. So I think we can use the pointed dripstones for the bone-like curved things. I think we can use like that. Some dark candles even. Maybe even this. The kind of... oh, wait. Walls. I say we can really make this look charred if we want to. And then we can even light it at the end. What is that? Oh, wow. I was gonna say, I don't recall that one. Oh, I know what that's from. Maybe it looks a little silly this way, but... it's just a strange things over there, and I don't know how to do this. Oh, there's like 4 of them, isn't there? That, and there's like a small one to the side. I'll keep it as 2. The black one will look better, right? Yeah, that would be better. Just want to make sure. Unless we think the lighter gray candle would fit? Yeah, yeah, yeah! Okay. Candle on this one. So I think that's the best I can think of how to make it look like that there's like stuff burning in it. Because they stay after you break stuff. They're just weird. Yeah. Yeah, that feels like that helps with that bit. And if all that's going on, then I'd assume that... Doing that because I feel like it would make sense for the ground to be a little darker. Yeah. Like, it's like particles and stuff that's fallen out of the barrel that they're burning and stuff. They just got that random big tree they stuck in there. Yeah. And I'm freeing my space knowing very well I'm going to have to do the same on the other side. But it's not the same as this one. This one has like a big... What is on it? Oh, it's the top part of the statue that's on that one. Okay, so I'm gonna put some more of these around. There we go. Now we're not gonna really break off the statues in this case, because I don't want to do that to my goblins. And I don't want to figure out how to recreate this. Actually, would be that hard. But I still don't want to. So there's like a big tree that's knocked over. putting some more in here as well, so it feels like more stuff's burning in there and things. Oof. That's fine. That was, this one, I think. Oops. Yep. That'll do. Yeah, I think that's good. Did have more of those, I'm gonna say like stake spear holder things over here. They're all like falling over this one, so I'm just might make it even wider too. Because there's supposed to be like a lot of them in here. Yeah, just so it doesn't match. Seems right. I mean, we've had it all go up by 2. That's when I had slabs. I was like, I knew slabs were involved somewhere. That was not a slab. Oh, maybe I don't know, didn't grab one. That would help explain stuff a little bit. Yeah, I like the way that looks more, so I think I might change this a little, just to make it wider. I didn't even need to remove those. Okay, well, that's my fault. Too late. Okay. Bam, and then I did double deduction. There we go. bigger is better in this situation. We got a lot more spears hanging up here. Or daggers, or whatever you want to call it. And then we had some along here as well lined up, ready to go. Whoops. Yeah, I'll do it back by one. This way you can just line up. I guess I have to be far back enough. It's annoying though. Not how I wanted that to go. If it's here, I might make it the same on both sides. Actually, I can do this on both sides because then it won't. So that's fine. Okay. Ooh, actually, the idea of that seems good because then that can count as ashes in certain areas and stuff. There we go. I like some of these being around near these areas, I can just climb up the wall a little. So that is in fact up in there. God, this There's more stuff on the ground. There's like a pile of bones over there, I think. Just a general pile of stuff there. Again, this might help a bit more to make it feel more like mess. These would be interesting to have around. Can't place that back, so I might. Oh. We'll see how we feel about that. That got incorrect. Hey, this might count even, because like those won't grow. Might put string on it just in case. Maybe that'll work better here. Not mangrove. What do you call the white one? Or is it just pale? It's like a strange file, like bones and stuff. I don't know exactly. Unless those weren't there initially. Yeah, those are probably there. Whoops, didn't mean to get rid of that. Hmm. Oh no. I don't have a way to make item frames invisible, or else I would have done that. Unless we want to do that. Let's see what we got here. Let's... I don't know. Just got a pile of things right there, just because, you know, piles end up places. I don't know. Guess it is just kind of open over there. Let's see. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know how much a leaf would do for this. Yeah, I've got these, get like infinite of them. That's what I'm looking for. Kind of, maybe, I don't know. Maybe not the first thing I would have ever thought to put in the floor, but you know, it works. Oh, I could even done this even. It's been like, bam, random thing. But I feel like that's a little bit. I'm so stupid. White candles are right there, bro. Oh no, it's just a pile of things. Like I said, that's kind of just how it is. Not slab. Pressure plate is what they got. That's kind of useful. I think I feel just a little less flat around here. I think that helps because these were very like loose. Here. We got ourselves some noises. Right next, just right in between it, which looks like it might be a bit more of the same stuff. Some stuff looking like tripwires around. Can't place them. Can't place on the side of sticks, I think. Well, I mean, yeah, that, but on the sticks. Don't think so. Yeah. And I was wondering, because there's looking like what seems to be a roped off area. I don't know how far we want this to go, so we're gonna choose here as a starting point. And just fill in the whole inside, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna break it and then place it, because I don't want to lose my mind. And also this helps breaking it up too, I guess, because then if we went all the way to the edge and it still needed to be there, I was gonna lose it. So I think I'm gonna do all the spots of torches on them first, just to have that out of the way. I'll remove all the blocks first. Actually, maybe we can do it like this. 1, 2, bam. Get some space for here. So once again, it's not gonna matter. The inside of these might even be different than I'm thinking they'll be. It just looks like they're open without doors, so I'm just gonna make it match up for now. So, like, I know there's so much other stuff we could be doing at the same time. But I really like that idea of it matching. Not matching up, sorry. I like to slowly make my way through, because I'm gonna entirely forget a detail from the beginning or something. Like, the second we move on from this area, I'm not too likely to mess with it again. And I have like one on me. Actually, we should go back that one. Wait, should it? Because then that's Bam Bam. Is that part of the 2? It is a part of the 2. Okay, never mind. I can push it forwards, but I want to not do it. I'm gonna trap music back. I'm not turning it up here, man. Trap for you guys at least. I don't know why my character's mouth's still moving. I mean, like, I know why, it's the fan. But, like, why? Why are you this way? But then you hear the, and then he jumps into the water. I don't know if it makes that sound in this, or exactly which one it is, but I think that would have been right. I'm sorry, for those who are hearing, as a VOD and not live, I'm making comments about the song playing in the musical or whatever. I was saying in the musical, on the movie version of it. Gonna go out on a limb and assume that, on Broadway, or, you know, they just don't have a pool with them. I assume it's a fair guess to make, they never know. Seconds. Bam. 1, 2. Bam. 2. Bam. Okay, no, it'd be here, I think. And then 1 in the center of everyone. I say everyone. Bro, they're blocks. I don't know who everyone is. It's 4 blocks. I decided to make people suddenly. Tag yourself. Which mud piece are you? Sit and body down, walking. There we go. Feels better to have gotten like this much gone through. Of course, you have a lot of outside terraform to get done eventually. But oh, we still aren't even that close to done because we need to get this side here. Once again, I fear that I don't know if I can do that now. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I can try something over here. Where are we starting from? That's the issue. So it's 1 off from this front corner. So like here. Other than that set that goes up, that's like 5, 6, 7, 8. Definitely not meant to be a lot of space. Actually, it might have to even be more sort of diagonal this time. Have other angles of that second tower? I don't think so. Ooh, from over here I kind of do. Is that meant to be as big as this? It might be as big as this. Which is this? Look. Which tells me we need more room. Wait, that went up to the edge of that. Yeah, that goes up much closer to the edge here in this place. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready to make another tower. I'm gonna have to make so many towers. But it's like, this one's different. Or at least it feels like it's a little different. Maybe it'll be simpler. You know, maybe it's simpler than the other ones. Yeah, this land's gonna bother me later. I know it's gonna flatten it now. Why am I lagging so much? Chill. I think I broke too much grass. Grass is pissed. It is, actually. It is literally pissed at me. Okay, we flattened it there. I'm happy with that. This feels like there should be enough space maybe for now. And of course, if it's too much, we can just easily break it, because this is all just one layer. Actually, just for my sake, for the fun of it, I want to line up this random part that flat is like strangely just flat to here. I don't know, I just enjoy building this out. And I like the idea of having a open canvas ready. Normally I hate flat worlds because it's too easy of a canvas almost. And of course in this case I'm doing this not on a flat world. I should do build tests more non-flat ones. If I'm playing with like block palettes, yeah, a flat world can use for that. But like this, where you have, I don't know, I find it more fun, especially because I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of terrain. And if I want to build downwards, a flat world of course can work with that, because you can make layers however deep as you want it to be. But you never know, you never know. And you know what? Making it like this makes you prepared for when you want to do it in survival, because then you're definitely not going to be in a flat. Ooh, unless. I'll write that down. Give that one to Kitty. Minecraft, but everything's a flat one. Well, the only issue with that is, like, how do you get ores, for instance? Because you can't control that, unless we purposely be like, okay, this layer's this ore, this layer's this ore. Which then that ruins the fun of mining in a way? I don't know. I wonder if there's... I feel like there's worlds you can do that. Because I know that there's flat worlds where, like, they have ponds and trees spawn. But there's just no terrain in generation. Yeah, I know in some spots I use lanterns to light up, but that's just a bit much. And also I use blue light lanterns for some reason. Like the blue flames, and I feel like those just don't light up as much. The soul fire, that's what's called. There you caw. Like a bird. Caw, caw. I'm gonna make the bottom out of a different block just so I can see where I want it to be. So we're gonna use I'll use that one up. So if this is gonna line up with that corner, let's see. Let's go back to the one that showed the front. This way. It's not a good angle for it, but it'll have to do. Yeah, it goes straight into the side. Be like 1, 2. 2. Bam, bam. 1, 2. Because then that way it doesn't directly... Because then this would start here. And that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which makes it 7. 2, bam, bam. 2. 2. 5. Bang. Nope, not that way. This way. I'm just going to assume it goes all the way. Worst case scenario. Let's just move stuff around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I love that. I didn't even mean for it to line up necessarily like that. That works. So would we assume the walls to be around the same size-ish? Because it looks like it just keeps going, and that's because it's a part of the side. Wait, no, because it makes sense. No, yeah, it's the diagonal, it's not the flat. So we ignored this, though. I'm supposed to want to move it back by one, maybe, so it feels more like it's going straight to the diagonal. Unless we're gonna make it go here instead, so it's back by one. Okay, then I'm gonna use a different placeholder block for these. Actually, because I'm doing that, might as well, because I had fun using these for little placeholder blockies. We can continue doing that with these. I might leave this tower for another time. Yeah, I might want to get better pictures of that one if I'm going to do a tower. Actually, while I'm at it, let me look at the top of it. Because I'm curious, because there's that, light, and then middle. And if we assume all the towers are meant to be like that, then we have bam, nothing much in the middle. And we feel like we needed to make the outside something a little different. Which one is this here? Oh, unless that was a thought I was having. No, because that matches too much with it, sadly. Like, yeah, the outside matches, but it matches with, like, the wall. Down here, it doesn't seem like it does. It's almost darker than the wall. Box. I mean, I know block is darker. But maybe it's too dark. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna keep these was. Let's go. I might just play around with slabs with the other one to do the layering, so it's by shadow, making it look darker than actually just being. We'll see, we'll see. What's the up things be darker, not the middle? We'll see. You know what this tells me, though? Oh, no, what this tells me. 1, 2, 3. That's 3, but this is 1, 2, 3. That's like triple it. So if by here, because let me also think, how am I going to put the 3 there? Is it going to be a blank, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then the thing around? I might want to move it over. I might want to move this over. Luckily, it's not a hard pattern. Two, 3. That does push it forwards a bit. So how do we do this up here? And they seem to be by 1 up here. Oh god, don't tell me I was right to begin with, and I just got rid of that for nothing. No, 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 because it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have 1, 2, bam, 1, 2. Yeah. So I have to recount it sometimes just to check because I don't trust myself. Is you see all these freaking clicks I'm doing? And it still all lines up. So that's good, that's great. And while it looks like a mess over here, it looks like a lot of stuff connects to here, so it'll be perfectly fine. I might move it all over by a bit, though. I'm just switching up blocks so I can move it without going insane. Because we want to be off by 1 to the side. So it feels like it's almost to there. Wait, I'm so sorry. I need to keep looking. So I think it needed to be here. That means we remove all this again, which of course is fine. This is why we do the outline first. I was gonna say, something seemed wrong. Then that. Then this way. Then 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, great. So if it's 2, I mean, if it's 3 over here, 1, 2, 3 spikes. Over here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. About 6. I had it go off from that corner. We had some stuff in here in preparation. 1. I just trying to check. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So then we also got that ready over there to match up. Because is that at the same angle? I feel like it would be right to assume so. It's just going over there. And then of course just giant thing, big waterfall here, everything. Might get this lake involved over here somehow. See, let's see. I'm tempted to stop here. I'm happy with this. I feel like once we work on that tower and then start working on the wall that connects the tower, we're gonna do the same on this wall, and then we're gonna have to really start mess with some terraformation out here. I think so, at least. We'll see, we'll see. I also need to just get better pictures. Because I have not made it easy for myself to have much to work off of. I was like, I do like these, Like, I'm gonna be doing stuff here, and I'm gonna keep remembering it and looking at, like, the thought of having weird little stuff around, little mess in the ground. These spears, wooden stick holders, fire pits. This is meant to be like a burnt tree. Another burnt tree over here. Like, don't be surprised if you see a second version of this, just maybe either more clean or even more dilapidated or something somehow. Definitely gonna take heavy inspo from this someday if I do another castle. Or just remake it in survival, but obviously with different stuff, because I'm indecisive as all heck. This makes me happy, though. This makes me happy. I feel like we got good stuff happening here. Oh. With that, I'm gonna be calling that it. Let me get rid of desktop sound. You can still hear music, though. Quick game, and we're gonna see if there's anyone to raid. Hopefully that didn't break my thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Forgive me, I had to open a Google tab. I'm gonna go over to Twitch and see who's live. Maybe take a gander at whoever's live and what they're doing. Ah, haha, Joe. A classic, a classic, a classic. Okay, I'm gonna assume